You all on my lane, you ain't overlooked, so get out the way. I gave you the book, I gave you the game. The boy gotta cook, the boy gotta flame, Serving in the kitchen like you need, no. Plenty bitchin', whipping different flavors like a bistro. Kick it, dip it, flip it, keep it hunting like a seed, no. Switching, keep it pimping every single place that he go. I got it. Lathan got the flame, Lathan got the flame. Boy, you know the name, get up out the way. Lathan got the flame, Lathan got the flame. Stay up out the kitchen if you ain't the one that's whipping, huh? Hey, yo, Lathan, man, cook them boys up something real quick, man.
What's going on, Bistro family? Welcome back to my channel. And now today we got the most amazing Mexican pizza, Taco Bell inspired. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get you some pico de gallo made. And I'm just gonna zip through this pico de gallo recipe. I'm using 4 Roma tomatoes, half of a yellow onion, and a whole bell pepper. If you need help making pico de gallo in entirety, I'll link my video down below for my quesadilla burger where I went into detail about the quesadilla burger. But outside of them ingredients, I did 2 whole limes and some garlic and cilantro, and pretty much the best pico de gallo you'll ever find, or the best pico de gallo this side of the Mississippi. But yeah, that's my pico de gallo recipe. But I like to dice everything for my pico de gallo. I don't like to shred anything. And for the tomatoes, I know you seen in the beginning where I took the seeds out, and that just helps me from keeping making the pico de gallo extra wet and losing flavor. Also, you see I'm using the bell pepper instead of jalapenos. A lot of people beat me up about that, but I got daughters that don't like heat. The bell pepper is a great addition to add if you making pico de gallo for people or for a crowd of kids who don't like heat. So I highly suggest using bell pepper in place of the jalapenos, because you still get that pepper note, but it's like almost like a mild sweet pepper note instead of some heat. All right, once I got all my ingredients together for my pico de gallo, see I'm adding the garlic, and I did like maybe a tablespoon and a teaspoon of garlic. For the cilantro, you always want to wash your cilantro, put it in a bowl of water, and just agitate it. All the dirt and debris will fall to the bottom, and then you want to kind of dry it off a little bit. You see I'm just drying it with a paper towel. You don't have to do this part, but this another step to help you control your moisture. Also, when you add salt to the tomatoes, they're gonna kind of dry some liquid, so you just want to kind of control your moisture when it comes to pico de gallo or even making any sauces. And I'm just mincing this all the way down. All right, and I'm getting a bigger bowl so I can mix everything up. Added all the ingredients for the pico. Then I went on with some salt just to start bringing out some of that moisture in the tomatoes. Also to season the tomatoes. Then I went in with some freshly cracked black pepper. And then following the black pepper, we went in immediately with our 2 limes. And we just juicing the whole 2 limes into her. And these were kind of small limes, so that's why I'm using 2. Plus, I like my pico de gallo to be very acidic and good. Then we added our cilantro, and I just did like a little handful of cilantro, and there you have it. Then we got our refried beans. We using Taco Bell version of refried beans, but we using El Paso red enchilada sauce. And then we got some paste chunky salsa, and I'm just gonna take that and add it with the enchilada sauce just to kind of thin out the chunky salsa, plus get that flavor of the enchilada sauce incorporated in there. Now this part is optional. I'm frying my tortillas, but since we're using the air fryer at the end, you can actually air fry your tortillas and get them crunchy. But I like the flavor that the fryer give me with the tortillas. Just make sure you drain them over a wire rack or blot it with a paper towel. Then our bottom layer, we're going on with our refried beans, followed by our seasoned ground beef. If you need help making ground beef, I'll link a video down below to show you how to make that in entirety. But it's a very simple recipe. Followed by the beef, we're adding some Mexican cheese blend. All right, then we're going to go ahead and drop the top on that with our second layer. And then we're going on with our enchilada and salsa mix, and then from there we're gonna go on with some more of that Mexican cheese, and followed by that Mexican cheese, I did add some Monterey Jack, and we just added some shredded Monterey Jack just for that extra kick with this cheese. Plus Monterey Jack goes awesome with tacos. All right, then we pop it in the entire air fryer, and we hit it on 370 degrees for about 5 minutes, and there you have it. It looked just like a pizza, you know. Then we're putting our pico de gallo on top. So the deal is with the Taco Bell Mexican pizza compared to mine, I kind of stuffed mine a little bit more. Plus, for the top note, I made it look like an actual pizza with brown in the cheese. And that's one thing I didn't like about theirs. I feel like they didn't bake it off long enough to melt the cheese, but to each his own, man. But there you have it, man. This video was inspired by Taco Bell, so obviously they doing something good. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys for checking this video out. The most amazing Bistro inspired Taco Bell Mexican pizza. Yeah, thank you guys for checking this video out. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Mexican pizza from the Bistro, Taco Bell inspired, man. I catch y'all on the flip side. I'm out.